Greetings, this is Fred Barstein with this week's edition of Fred Talks for 401k TV. And today I want to talk about the issue of terminated employees. Should you try to push them out of the plan or keep them in the plan? And I'm going to invoke a famous Clash song, which is called Should I Stay or Should I Go? So let's first talk about the issue is if an employee who is terminated, retired, separated for whatever reason, has less than $5,000, you can automatically get them out of the plan and put them into a deemed IRA. But if they have $5,000 or more, you cannot get them out of your 401k or 403b plan. So let's talk about the issues of why you may want to keep and encourage people, terminated employees, to stay in the plan, leave their money, and issues why you might want to have them leave. The issues or the arguments for staying in the plan is there are more assets in the plan, which means you have more leverage with your providers, especially the record keeper and the advisor. You're going to get better quality advisors and record keepers and a higher level of service if you have more assets in your plan, especially if you have higher account balances. With some of the terminated employees, especially those that retired or the older employees, they tend to have larger account balances. So you definitely want to encourage them if you decide that you want to have people stay in the plan. It can also be a recruiting perk to say that even if you leave, we'll help you and you can leave your money in the plan, and there are ways that we will help you if you do. There are other reasons about why you might want terminated employees to take their money and to leave. And encourage them to do that. So sometimes dealing with terminated employees who left under difficult circumstances may not be the most pleasant thing for the company. Secondly, communicating with them, especially when they're no longer employed, may be hard to, you got to send notices out to them. They move and you don't know where they are, and it's hard to locate them. So now you've got a little bit of a liability. Defined benefit plans are experiencing that, and the DOL is really focused on missing participants. There are third parties like Penchecks that can help you to locate and find and communicate, and your record keeper might be able to help you too. And then also, if that terminated employee passes, you have to deal with probate, or if they get a divorce, you're dealing with family court. So those are some of the reasons that you may not want to encourage people to stay in the plan. But if you do want to encourage people, and you do have retired or terminated employees in your plan, especially if you have older ones, the one thing you may consider is when you create your investment lineup, make sure that you have low risk options. We're called capital preservation funds, things like fixed income, because those older and retired employees are not going to want to take risk or as much risk in retirement as, for example, some of your younger employees. And you may even look at some of the evolving retirement income solutions that are starting to become available for people that want to leave the money in the plan. So there's no right answer. It really depends on the culture of the company and the relationship that you have with some of your terminated employees. But it is something that you want to consider. Talk to your advisor about ways that if you do want to encourage people to stay, you can do that, or if you want to encourage people to leave, one of some of the legal and ethical ways that you can do that. So thanks for watching Fred Talk and 401k TV. Stay tuned.